Okay, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is for real. This is not a joke. Plus, the Bible prophesied this over 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago in the book of Daniel, and 2,000 years ago in the book of Revelation, that there will be a one world government. And this is happening right now. Remember that God meant what he said, and he said what he meant. Everything that is happening right now is exactly what God said would happen. There's just so many things happening right now. I don't want you guys to take my word for it. Like I always say, don't take my word for it. I want to give you this organization. You guys can go read it up on yourself. They already have the plans laid out for a world government. It's called the Earth Charter. You go listen to the Earth Charter, and then there's another thing called Blue Planet Project, because they always throw in a crisis to put fear upon the population, so they offer their solution. They're trying to say that there's a water crisis now, so we need to come up with a global entity that will control the whole entire water supply of the world. Global water supply. Total control, as it says in the book of Daniel, he shall devour the whole world, trample it, and break it in pieces. When one leader comes on the world scene and takes absolute control over every aspect of the planet, controls over everything. But anyways, I want to read the Earth Charter to you, but I'm not going to be able to read the whole thing to you, but I want to read bits of it. Maybe I'll see if I can put it in my description so you guys can read this. This stuff is for real, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, right here. We stand at a critical moment in Earth's history, a time when humanity must choose its future as the world becomes increasingly independent and frugal. The future at once holds great peril and great promises. To move forward, we must recognize that in the midst of a magnificent diversity of cultures and life forms, we are one human family in one earth community with a common destiny. We must join together to bring forth a sustainable global society founded on respect for nature, universal human rights, economic justice, and cultures of peace. Toward this end, it is imperative that we, the peoples of Earth, declare our responsibility to one another, to the greater community of life, and to future generations. Earth, our home. Humanity is part of a vast, environing universe. Earth, our home, is alive with a unique community of life. The focus of nature make existence a demanding and uncertain advance, but Earth has provided the kindness associated to life's evolution. The residents of the community of life and the well-being of humanity depend upon paving a healthy bummer with all its systems, a rich variety of planets and animals, soils, pure water, and clean air. The globe environment with its fine resources is common concern of all peoples. The protection of Earth's very different and beauty is a scarce trust. The globe, the global station, the demand currents apparent in environmental devastations of resources and massive climates are being untrimmed. The benefits of development are not shared empty, and the gap between rich and poor is widening. Injustice, poverty, ignorance, and violent conflict in widespread, and the cause. Okay, the cause of great suffering, unprecedented rise in human population has overburdened, and of great suffering, unprecedented rise in human population has overburdened living in social systems. The founding of global security are threatened. These trends are precious but not invalid. The challenge ahead, the choice is ours from a global partnership to care for Earth, and the other risk the destruction. You see, ladies and gentlemen, if we don't have a world government, this whole entire world is gonna destroy itself. So we need a world government to protect the world's environment, to protect the Earth. We are all human beings living on planet Earth, so we all have to come together and unite as one happy family, one people, one body, one nation, one Earth. We all need to come together as one. We are all unique. We are all human beings. So, it goes on. The choice is ours from a global partnership to care for Earth in one another, or risk the destruction of ourselves and the diversity of life. Environmental changes are needed in our values. Destruction of ourselves and the diversity of life. Environmental changes are needed in our values, institutions, and ways of living. We must recognize that when basic needs have been met, human development is primarily about being more, not having more. We have the knowledge and technology to provide for all and to reduce our impact on the environment. The emergence of global civilian society. That is another word for world government. They're just not using the term, but you can tell by the symbol language that they're actually calling for a world system, world government, you name it. A global civil society is creating new opportunities to build a dramatic and human world. A human world. What kind of world are we living in now? Humane, human world. Our environmental, economic, political, social, and spiritual challenges are interconnected, and together we can figure into solutions. Universal responsibilities. Okay, where am I? Responsibilities. To realize these oppressions, we must decide to live with a sense of universal responsibilities, identifying ourselves with the whole Earth community as well as our local comments. We are at one citizen of different nations and of one world in which the local and the globe are linked. Everyone shares responsibilities for present and future well-being of the human family. I'm not joking around, Lord. You see, people, I'm always used to talking to the Lord. I'm so sorry. I'm not joking around, people. This is for real. Everything that I'm reading, I'm not making it off. I'm not making it up. This is all in it. I want you guys to go read it for yourselves here. Okay, go read it for yourselves. It's called the Earth Charter. You see how they're making it all sound good. We need to protect the world. Us as human beings, we can no longer allow the world to go on as it is. But this is Satan's clap. Satan he's clever. He's real slack. He's a genius. This is how he's going to get everybody into it. Now everyone's going to be slaves. This was all prophesied, ladies and gentlemen. This was all prophesied in the Word of God. Daniel, on the image, the head of gold was Babylon. The two chest sides of arms were the Medes and the Persians. The belly and thighs of brass was Greece. And the long length of iron was Rome. And on the 10 toes is the final world government. Because with this world government, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be 10 kings. In the Club of Rome in 1970, they laid out a plan where they're going to divide the world up into 10 sections, 10 regimes. They're going to divide it up into 10 power blocks. 10. Isn't that amazing? Not 7, not 5, not 8, not 9, but 10. Right to the precision. So accurate, as the Bible said. The Bible is accurate. The Bible is correct. The Bible tells us the truth. Now, I want to make a part 2 to this video. Because, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I want people to know the truth here. Because we are so close to them getting this up and running. I want to leave these videos behind because I believe with all of my heart that we are on the brink right now of the rapture of the church from taking place. Because these people, they already have a thing ready to be approved that's going to give them total control over the whole entire world. And they're rapidly calling for dictatorship. We're living in a leaderless world. We need a leader that will lead us. Isn't that amazing? That will lead us. And it's just amazing. Because the New Agers, they're expecting the world teacher to come. I want to make another video after. So, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. It's here. What the Bible prophesied is here. The world government is already here. It's just not up and running yet. They're just waiting for the right opportunity for a major crisis to occur. And that's when they're going to say the only global solution that we have is world government. And people are going to cry for it. But yet people don't realize that they've been planning that, their agenda, and people will be crying for what they have been planning out for years, and they won't even know it. They're going to look to a world government as the only solution to fix the world's problems. Because if we were all one, we are no longer divided. Therefore, we are no longer having conflicts, divisions, different opinions amongst each other anymore. We are all humanity. We must all come together as one family and think and act globally. Whatever we have to do to protect the world's environment, we must do it. And this is the only way. We tried it down through the past in other ways. We could not do it. So we need a bigger government, which means we don't need all these other governments anymore. We just need a single government that is the big government that can control over everything, which will be better. But it's a lie. It's better for them. It's not for the people, because they're going to be enslaving the people. This is the Illuminati. This is their plan. This is Lucifer's kingdom, Satan. This is the Antichrist, that he's going to enslave people. The Bible clearly says, make no mistake about it, this whole entire world will be under a one world government and a one world leader. They already have a universal banking system. They want a universal Congress. They have a world court. You name it. You name it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's happening. So I want to make a part 2. This is part 1. So I want to continue reading this because I never read it before. So I want to read it. I want to read it to you guys as well. And may you guys share these videos and just warn your friends and family. Because the earth is in trouble. Okay? Many people don't realize that this world is in jeopardy for what's happening right now. This is all I gotta say, and God bless you all.